Hello, welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brianna. So glad that you're here today. And today is Christmas in, and it's August, so it's Christmas in August. I am using a sketch from Scrapbook Sketch. I am slowly making my way through. I believe this is sketch number 98, and it is perfect for Christmas. So I searched my Cricut for a cut file of a poinsettia wreath, and there is a million, and I don't really even know how to get those down. But I found this one. I knew it was the right one. I pull out this mist of Tim Holtz, and there's a couple colors that are not really the true colors. And so I decided to put that away. It just looked brown. And I'm going to start over with shimmers. It's a Shimmers Paints Creamies, and it's called Pining for You. The Distress Spritz that I used was peeled paint that looked brown. Um, So you just add a little bit of water to the creamies and away you go. And now I knew even when I picked it up, it's not the same green as the wreath, and that's okay. It actually, I think it worked better to have just an off color than the wreath so that it shows up better. But either way, um, it looks really good when it's down. So I'm going to use the packaging technique. I've already sprayed some water into the little pot there, and I am just adding to my my packaging, that and it's easy to more manipulate where you're going if you have a smaller piece of packaging, but it also then it requires a little bit more time in that you have to keep reloading, which is fine. If I would have used a big one, I would have had paint all over the place. It would never would have been in a circle. Now, the interesting thing about this is how freehand I do it. I mean, obviously, it's a circle. And I did go to the biggest setting that you can make it on the Cricut, which is 11.5 by 11.5. Um, or 11.49 maybe. But anyway, so I'm just spreading it around. On the left side, you can see on the bottom there, I got a little more heavy-handed. Once this is covered up, you're not going to tell, you're not going to notice. The other thing is, I need to change the blade on my Cricut. I've had the same blade forever, and it got a little chewed up. I fixed it with my scissors. The one piece that was bothering me for this, there's a lot of them. Now, what I'm doing right now is gluing down the frayed edges that I had to fix. The one that really bothers me looking at this is the one on the top there where you can see the piece that doesn't meet each other. Why I couldn't have turned that a little bit to like hide it under the picture. Um, that's what I usually do. So, but anyway, maybe by the time I'm done, you won't be able to notice it. Let me know if you notice it now that I pointed it out, so you have to notice it. So I am just using my liquid glue to go around, not all over the place, but kind of strategically, and especially those places that are kind of broken where they need to be stuck down well. Using a cut file of this size really makes it easy to do a quick page. I I know I kind of rushed those pictures out there quickly, but I'll bring them back in a minute. I've got pictures of one of Eliza's tree last year in 2024 in her apartment. Um, it was a live tree. She was very excited to have her own tree in her own apartment. And then the other one is going to be her in front of the tree with her cow. I don't even know what to call it. It's one of those, it's not a robe, but it's a big fuzzy blanket that zips up. So, and it's cow patterned, of course. Why not? There it is. So you can barely see the tree behind her actually, but that's okay. So, oh, I have these terribly old, they're velvet brads. I'm not sure where I had the packaging, but I must have thrown it out. I've been trying to, organize and get my craft room together. But they were from when the kids were little. So like, I don't know if your kids had this, but you had to like there was must have been one teacher each year that would send home a stocking. The kids each did one various years. That you had to decorate. And so I went out and found their felt poinsettias, which you can see up on the top in the top left there, which I don't use because I've got all these poinsettia leaves cut out. And then these brads. So I used what I had left. You can see there's a couple red, couple white, couple green, and I'm just trying to spread them out around the wreath. And then I kind of have a crazy idea when I don't have enough of them to fill all the berry spots on the cutout wreath. Uh, but in the meantime, uh, y- I'm gonna sit here and put those all in, getting them kind of randomly around the wreath, and I won't stick the photo down until quite towards the end. Um, just trying to figure out where the berries are going. And again, super quick, even with stringing or putting all these brads in, super quick. Okay, so I have a white, I think it's called Blizzard. Is it called Blizzard? There's a different one. Nope, Simply White. The Blizzard is more of a glittery. So Simply White Nuvo spray, Nuvo drop that I'm gonna put in the spots. Um, of for where the berries go, but I don't have another berry. And so that's why now I'm going to take out this white brad and put it in this other cluster. I think it's where there's only one. Oh, no, there is two. Oh, there you go. So to spread the white around, right? And I do have, like I said, I do have some white brads, so I'm going to get those spread apart as well. As I mentioned before, I am a chronological scrapper. However, that being said, I get them in albums chronologically, but I jump around within the last year to scrap. And normally by this time in the year, we're in August, I would have a lot of Christmas pages scrapbooked. I don't. I mean, have done one every, no, I didn't do last month. I didn't do July, but I've done the other months and even done some in between there. But I have a lot more Christmas layouts, um, a lot more Christmas layouts to go yet, and you'll probably see, I would think, a lot more in December. And I, I am about a year, behind. I'm working a lot on May. I'm finishing up May, and I know that's not a year ago, but around. And uh, and like I said, I also jump around, so that's not like to say that there's not other ones done throughout the year, because there is. There's a lot done throughout the year. But anyway, working on May. But I think it would be fun leading up to Christmas to do my Christmas um, layouts. I know a lot of people scrap Christmas in December, so that'll be a good goal of mine. Now, these came from a 6x6 paper pad. I've had them for absolutely forever, and so I decided that was just a good. Now, that's not on the sketch, but I didn't have, well, I don't know. Well, the things I pulled didn't have a title that would fit like kind of under the pictures there. So I did this instead, and a little bit for journaling. Eliza doesn't journal, but she can tell me what to journal. She won't have much to say other than she'll tell me the name of this lovely sweatshirty thing that's like a robe with cow print on it. Um, and I'll get that down there. And once I adhere those two pieces down, that's essentially the layout complete for me. So until next time, may your memories always have a home on paper.